believe that there is a linkage and complementarity between human rights and SDGs. In 2019, RWI conducted research in 5 cities in Asia, exploring potential and challenges on the process of adoption and institutionalization of human rights city from 5 cities across Asia. Through this research, we have identified practices of cities in adopting human rights city concept by local governments and stakeholders. There are various ways of adopting and practicing of human rights city concept in these cities. Some adopted and practiced through top-down approach, bottom-up approach, and a combination of both approaches. The 2019 research highlighted a need to strengthen participatory governance and inclusion where civil society can participate in the city and district development planning. Human rights progress monitoring and reporting of the progress and realization of human rights city. We then aim to translate the studies into practical application through developing a handbook on localizing human rights in the context of SDGs. The development of this handbook consists of 4 main steps. First, start in 2019 by doing research in 5 cities. Second, research by 3 university partners, which include consultation with local stakeholders, such as local governments, CSOs, and experts. Third, co-design the handbook together with 3 university partners with support from UCLG, Asia, Pacific, and experts. And fourth, further consultation with local governments and stakeholders. In 2020, we identified 3 cities: Bandung, Indonesia, East Lampung, Indonesia, and Nagpur, India, as relevant case studies informing the handbook's substantive content. To support the research, university partners also conducted webinars, consultations with local governments and other stakeholders. Due to COVID-19, consultations have generally been conducted through online platforms. In the 3 cities, we identify more best practices in localizing human rights to increase public participation in local governance and the implementation of human rights in SDGs contexts. This handbook will offer local governments and stakeholders a theoretical framework and practical guidance on how to localize human rights and to enrich skills and knowledge on human rights principles and approaches and apply them at the local level in the context of SDGs. Among others, the handbook offers guidance to develop and integrate local indicators based on local needs and challenges through participatory processes. With this handbook, we promote integration of human rights-based approach to local governance and achievements of the SDGs. We believe that human rights-based approach will guide cities towards inclusive and sustainable recovery and resiliency against current and future crises. This handbook also provides strategy and alternatives on how to empower various stakeholders to claim their rights and to mainstream human rights in each step of local governance through participatory approach. It is our hope that through this handbook, more cities will be able to integrate human rights principles and approaches in local governance for an inclusive and sustainable cities where no one is left behind.